Hello class, welcome to your writing lesson. Each day you get to write your own story. I have 10 pages in your kit and you can choose each day which story do you want to write about. So we have one here with, looks like a little boy in bed. Maybe he's sick, maybe he's just tired, maybe it's bedtime and he's going to have a story with mom or dad. This one starts for you already. It says, if I had a pet dragon, ... What are you going to add if you had a pet dragon? Here's a lovely picture that makes me think of spring. I'm so excited that springtime is coming. You have 3 lines there where you get to write about spring. You can see all the detail that the illustrator added to the picture. So make sure you use some of that detail in your story. This is a fun one. It says, I would rather eat a burger or a hot dog. Which do you like best? And then you're going to write, because why do you like a hamburger best? Or why do you like a hot dog best? This would be hard for me to do because I really like both. The next option you have is called Time for Bath. The illustration is already done for you and it's even labeled, so you can use some of these words in your story. Bubbles, tub, soap, puppy, sink, mat, rubber duck. What story can you tell about bath time? I think those will be some great stories for me to read. Here's another spring day one, and I think we're going to have some rainy days, so this is a great story to write. On a rainy day, what could you do? Who would you be with? What would you see or hear or smell? There's some words that you could use. Rain hat, raincoat, boots, umbrella, puddle, splash. And you're going to be your own illustrator today. Remember when you draw your pictures to use lots of color and good coloring effort. Add detail and labels. When you're writing your story, remember that all of our letters have uppercase, all of our sentences, start with an uppercase letter. They have spaces between the words and they end with an end mark. That's right. When you're making your sentences, you have a spacer in your kit, a popsicle stick. So make sure you use it so you have spaces between your words. It makes it a lot easier for mom and dad and me to read your stories, and we really want to know what your stories are about. On a rainy day, what happened next? This one has no beginning. You are going to decide what story you want to write about. Maybe you want to write about being at home, doing school at home. That would be fun to write about. Or your favorite supper, what you did with mom and dad yesterday. You could make up a made-up story about a pink elephant that can fly. Anything you want, as long as it starts with an uppercase. It has spaces between its words, and there's an end mark. And you have room to write 2 or even 3 good sentences. For this page, I want you to start with your picture. You can add some labels, and that will help you to write your story. But don't spend too long on your picture because you need to have lots of energy to write your story. And then you can go back and finish your picture. Our next sheet is not to write a story, it's to write a list. And since you've been home with mom and dad all week, this might be a really good one. I think mom's going to like this one. It's a list of things you can do to help your mom. Can you think of 8 things you could do to help your mom? Maybe you could dry the dishes, or help fold the clothes, or set the table. You could probably even help make supper. I'm excited to see all the ways that you can help your mom this week. Our last one has 2 sides, but you're only going to do 1 side each day. You don't need to write 2 stories in one day. This one says that you're going to draw a picture of your family, and you're going to label all the people, and if you have a pet, they're part of your family too. And then you're going to write some sentences to tell about your family. Who's in your family? What do you like to do with them? The other side says draw a picture about weather. Write words or sentences about your picture. What was the weather today? Did it snow or rain? Was it sunny? Did you get to play outside? What clothes do you wear with that kind of weather? What things can you do outside? Did you have to stay inside because it was too rainy? There's lots of great sentences you can write. Every day, you're going to write a story, and I hope your mom or dad can send me a picture or even a video of you reading your story to me. But don't forget, all of our sentences start with an uppercase letter. Use that spacer to put spaces between your words and end your sentences with an end mark. You're going to sit up tall, you're going to be a brave speller, and I can't wait to read your stories. Have a great day, you guys. I sure do miss you.